Hello! Hey guys, my name is Monty. I'm the singer and guitarist of our rock duo Crawling Crows. And we're gonna do a little rig rundown for you today. So let's start. I thought we'd start with the guitars, because we're going through the signal flow from start to finish. So maybe we could start with this one. This is my Reverend Baritone guitar. It's an American guitar factory. And it's a baritone guitar. They have kind of a special pickup, which they call a rail hammer. And the thing that's a bit special is that the lower strings are on the rail pickup, which gives you a bit of a tighter low end. So pretty cool for us, because we don't have a bass. So I'm in charge of the bass. So yeah, that's the main guitar. We have a second one also. It's exactly the same one, except of the tremolo bar, but also Reverend baritone guitar. Then guitar number 2 for some songs. This beauty here. So that's from Baum, Danish manufacturer. They do really cool guitars for the price. I really love the pickups, which are their own boutique pickups called Jazzmaster, if I'm not wrong. And it's kind of their take of the P90 pickups. They're very punchy, very crunchy. I really like it. And yeah, some cool details like this roller bridge. And just a fantastic guitar to play. Yeah. So that's the one for some other songs. And then we have a B guitar. So that's a straight normal electric guitar. And then we have this absolute beast of a guitar. At the moment it's a B guitar. Maybe it's gonna be an A guitar at some point, because I just got it recently. It's the Fender Triplecaster. It's the Jack White special edition. I really like this thing. It's very flexible. You can do so much tones with it. You have like 3 different pickups, so it's totally something totally other than a normal Telecaster. You have like a humbucker, like a mini humbucker, and then you have the P90 style. It's all a bit of a twist. And then this is a wide range cuneiform humbucker. It's more like a jazzy sound. And then you have a kill switch, which you can do cool effects with it. You even have like a hip shot, I think they call it, so you can go straight to drop D just with this little thing. Yeah, really like it. I think there's gonna be some new songs on this one, so maybe it will go a bit more of an A guitar soon. Yay! So there we go. I'm gonna take you through the pedal board. So as I said earlier, we don't have a bass, so it's kind of a massive pedal board just to get a large sound too. So let's start at the beginning, which makes sense. So we have the Shure. It's a UHF, and usually just play larger stages with UHF, because you get a bit more sound when you have the cable on. Then we go straight into the Electro-Harmonix Superego, which is, I can show you later. I can show you now. Pretty cool thing. So what it does like can like hold the chords. Which is cool if you just have one guitar. Then we go into the main piece. That's the multi-switch Boss ES8. Pretty much going on here. It's like you have like different loops, in a total of 8 loops. We start with the octaver, so that's more or less pure guitar signal that goes in the octaver, and from the octaver it goes out to the bass amp, and the dry signal comes back through the ES8. Then on the second loop we have the Whammy pedal. I think it's the 70th anniversary from Thomann pedal. That's why it's black, but it's pretty much just a normal Whammy. What's a bit special on it is the true bypass pad, which I'm really glad to have it, because I didn't know it exists. It was kind of a coincidence that we got it, because a friend of mine told me that, yeah, there is a true bypass pad, because I was always wondering if there was any way to get a true bypass, because the Whammy eats a bit of tone. So that was very handy to have it, and like when you press it on, it activates. So you really have like a, which also gives you some opportunity to do cool effects, which is cool. Yeah. The next one is the compressor. So we have the Kongpressor, which is a VCA class A compressor. Very natural sounding, really like it. It's pretty organic. Then the fourth loop is the doubler, Mimiq doubler. So this just fattens up a bit the signal, because we have like one guitar, as I said before. So it does like parallel stuff. So you have like two guitars. You can layer it to three and just keep it on one. It's far enough. And then we go into the tube screamer, which just gives you a little bit of gain, a little bit of crunch. That's why I'm calling this the crunch channel. Yeah. Then the next one is the Uni-Vibe. This one here. It gives you this vibey sound, which is like it's more for the quieter songs. Cool effect to have. And then from the Uni-Vibe we go into the fuzz. This is my actual fuzz. It's a JHS 3 series. I really like it because you have like a bias control, which gives you this gatey Velcro sound. I just love it. Yeah, that's for the fuzz. And then we go into distortion world. So the seventh loop is this Fish Circuit Model 1. If I'm not wrong, it's a Canadian boutique manufacturer. I just really love it because it's really natural sounding, it's warm, it's like really cool distortion. That's for the distortion. And then we go to the 8th channel. Here we have a bit of experimenting going on at the moment, because we have this wonderful guy also. That's a Swiss boutique manufacturer called RhPf. That's the Mosferatwo. It's a MOSFET distortion. I'm kind of trying to integrate it on some songs because I really like it. As we wrote the old songs on this one, so we're still using this one for this session. This is the Packrat from JHS. It's like, if you know the Proco Rat, it's like one pedal who has all the rat evolutions over the year. So you can kind of dial in different rat flavors. Yeah, so that's for the loops. And then I just forgot, we also got a little collaboration going on with RhPf, so more to come. Cheers to Thomas and Simon. Yeah, then we come out of the pedal board, we go into this beauty. It's the triple threat from Donner. Very inexpensive, but very effective. Really like the distortions. It's a bit more of an aggressive distortion here. And then we have the echo, which I use very often for like epic echo. And you can do cool stuff like this. which you gotta love. Yeah, kind of fan of this one. So then we go into the MXR EQ from that's just to equalize a bit the sound going out, and I take it off when I change to the other guitar because you have like different sounds. We have a little boost which I don't often use, but sometimes also for other projects. It's the Mooer, very small pedal. And then we go to the Flashback from TC Electronics. So this is pretty much delay, analog delay. Then we go to this tank from JHS. So this is like Spring Tank delay, and this very, very atmospheric Cloudburst ambient reverb, which gives you it's like almost like violins in the background. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Then we go to the JHS buffer, and from there straight into the amp at the front. This is the Superego Black Magic 25 watt amp. I don't like having like really powerful amps. I'm more a fan of small wattage, and then you can like crank it a bit without getting deaf, which is cool also. And I really like the sound. It's very dark sound stuff. Really like it. And from the bass signal, which comes from the octaver, we go to this Optocomp. So it's an optical compressor, and then straight into a buffer. Which is cool to have, because like on the other guitars, which are not the baritone guitar, we have a little bit less gain on the low ends, so I can like put on the boost to like get it at the same level. And the FOH technician is really happy about that, because he doesn't have to write the faders too much. Yeah. On the microphone side, we have the Austrian Audio OD5, which is kind of a dynamic mic, but also condenser type mic. It's kind of one of both worlds. It's pretty linear. It's a bit of a difference from the SM57, because the amp is pretty dark, and with the SM57 losing a bit of the high end, sometimes you wish to have a bit more of that. And then we also have like a very inexpensive ribbon mic, which is not to how you say, if you lose it, you don't cry. Yeah, it's just a t.bone RB100, I think, just to have a bit more warm tones, bit less harsh sounding high ends. Yeah. That's it pretty much. I can show you some sounds, because like that's all the pedals, but then I have like the sounds, like 8 different sounds, which are pretty much everything I use, and then I add some flavor with the other pedals. So we have on the first one is the fuzz sound, so we heard it before. It's so that's without the bass signal, and then we have the same thing with the bass signal. Then we have the crunch channel, which is the tube screamer, pretty much on its own with the doubler, so it's more of a clean sounding. Kind of clean sound. And then here also with bass. Like before. Then we have the distortion circuit, so this is the fish distortion. And you guessed it, with bass. Yeah, and then we have the Rat. This one I only have with bass because I don't use it without. So this is the much harsher, much more aggressive than the other channel. And I sometimes use it with the echo also to do like the signal line. It's also very noisy, which is cool for some stuff. And the last one, last but not least, it's more or less the clean, vibey channel to do like it's more this Uni-Vibe vibe. Yeah, that's it for the guitars, I think. Not much more to say about it. I mean, yeah, you have Whammy and stuff, which I can use, or this in combination with Whammy. And the cool thing about the ES8 is, yeah, you can like go different paths. So you can like change order, the order of the pedals. So you can like take the loop 8 and put it at the beginning and stuff, so you have a lot of options. That's pretty cool. And you don't have to like step dance during a concert, which I like because we're just two. So there's a lot going on. So the less I have to worry about that, the better. Yeah, for the vocals, it's pretty straight on. We have a M80 Telefunken, which is super cardioid, so it has a bit more rejection on the side, so a bit less bleed from drums and guitar amps. And this one goes into this color box, also from JHS. Big fan of the stuff that Josh pulls out. It's kind of a Anniv preamp, so I give it a bit of crunch, and then it goes into this Boss VE22. Just to have some, just for the wet channel. There you have like delay and a bit of harmonics and pitch stuff going on. So yeah, and to control all that, I can like kill it here. So if I kill it, there's nothing going on. And if I put it up, there's a bit of wet signal coming through. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. If there's anything else you guys want to know, yeah, if you're wondering about this mic, this is just to get a bit of view of public in our in-ears, because we play with in-ears. So, in case you're wondering what this crazy mic does there. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, just hit us up. And I think we're going to put everything in the description as far as the stuff we have going on down here. So, cheers and see you on the next one. Woo.